Serenity Funeral Home. We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen. How about you make your way down to the modern day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444. Thank you.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
It's your man, Goose Thomas. What it do, people?
Mr. Bill Blockham Logan is in the building, man. Hey, Bill, man, where you been on Facebook, man? Yikes.
Man.
Oh, man, it's a long story.
It's a long story, man. These funky dog-head people out in these streets.
Man, look,
man.
Funkiest.
Look, we appreciate y'all chiming in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. Every Tuesday at 6 p.m., man, we give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio. Also, every Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific Coast time, man. This is what we do, man. We give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio. We got to a little bit of a late start because we got to the Gorilla Cross Studios, and we had to be tested we had to actually have our COVID shots. So we had to wait for a physician to actually get here and do our COVID shots on site. And so we were able to get our COVID shots and actually get into the studio so that we can give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio, man. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling a little woozy?
I'll be back, Tamika.
Y'all feeling
at
a little
some point.
Y'all feeling a little woozy?
Who?
From the COVID shots that we just got in?
I'm good.
You good?
All
right,
Good.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a great show for y'all today, man. We really do, man. We got a lot of NBA Summer League championship is being played today over there, and I'm mad because my boy got these doggone Summer League shorts on that I was going to grab a pair, black pair.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Actually,
You're welcome.
I am going to shoot my plug a text and say, hey,
sure that can happen.
Can you get me an extra large pair of black Summer League shorts, and I'll pay you. I just come to the home office of the Junior NBA Summer League and pick them up tomorrow.
There it is. Done deal.
The plug.
The plug, man.
Pretty sure that can happen.
Hey, big ups to everybody over at the Junior NBA Summer League for allowing my son, who wasn't vaccinated, to actually participate in the court science, man, but he had to wear his mask just like everybody else who was vaccinated had to wear their mask. My son missed out on being a ball boy because they wanted you to actually have a vaccine shot to be down there with the players, and my son this year at this time didn't feel comfortable taking the shots, and I don't blame him, and so I left it up to him. But to throw this in there, to segue away from the NBA Summer League and right into the Las Vegas Raiders put out a memo basically telling everyone in order to come to home games that you must be vaccinated in order to step foot on the property and into the stadium. And so I was going, even though I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, I'm not a Raiders fan at all. And Raiders is now Las Vegas's home team. Doesn't mean I'm going to be rooting for the Raiders at all. But I was going to use this as an opportunity to take my son to his first NFL game. But not anymore. So my thing that we're going to talk about, and I'm going to ask you guys this. And before we get started, man, we got a great guest on the show today, man. He is a Las Vegas hoops legend, in my opinion. Bill, would you say that?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm serious.
The Lights legend too.
Yeah,
That's
Lights.
all I get is a short bit.
Oh, you know.
You know what I mean?
You
Look,
know. We go back way back.
Way back.
Way back.
So you know.
And it's crazy because you didn't know that me and Bill was cousins.
No, I didn't.
That's crazy.
No, I didn't.
And neither did we.
So about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Funny how we found out.
But we've come as tight as brothers.
Yeah.
And so
Full circle.
and I'm thankful.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, man, we have a Las Vegas hoops legend, man, Lights legend, Cimarron Memorial legend, Brindley legend, hoops legend, Jug in the building
Jug.
today, man. What's up with it, G?
Sir.
What's up with it,
Affectionately
Yeah.
known as Jug.
It's Jug, man.
man? Man, that's me.
Yeah, there's only one Jug.
Only one Jug, man.
I don't think I've ever heard of any other Jug.
I ain't heard nobody.
Was it a
else call
cartoon?
Cartoon, you know,
Character?
Archie.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
Archie.
yeah,
Archie.
that's right.
Yeah.
But that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, if you're in Vegas and you talking hoops, you're talking about Jug, man. Ced Mitchell went to Cimarron with us too. He is infamous for his famous Tebow apologist post today. We're going to be talking about you too, Ced Mitchell. Just messing with you, G. Maggie, who is on the live, went to Cimarron with us too, and Quan, who's in the studio, went to Cimarron with us too, man. So. You know, it's like a little Cimarron Memorial reunion a little bit, man. But shouts out to everybody around the country who was watching Let the Ball Bounce, whether you are in Barbados right now, Jamaica, Canada.
Loving us up there.
Yeah, and all of the states, Chicago, Long Beach, the Bay Area,
Houston.
L.A., Houston. You know, all of that.
I tapped in, man. Miami tapped in.
Yeah, Miami tapped in, man. So
for
we
sure.
appreciate Shake DeVille is in the building out from Long Beach, man. One of the best DJs out in California, period, man. Shake DeVille, man. Look, we love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Follow Let the Ball Bounce on the Gorilla Cross app, man. LTBB will give you guys the best of sports talk radio. We got Let the Ball Bounce on Facebook, where we got the hottest sports talk page on social media. Let the Ball Bounce at gmail.com if you want to be a sponsor of the show, like Serenity Funeral Home and Sight and Sound Candy and more, man. I am excited today, man, because we have a great show. We're going to be talking COVID. We're going to be talking about NBA Summer League. We're talking about preseason and football, and we're going to be talking about Tebow.
Wow.
You know, we're going to talk about it all, man. And if it has anything to do with sports, we're going to talk about it. And we will only mention your comments on the show if you've actually played the actual sport and was actually pretty decent. We're not going to be taking comments and reading it online and stuff like that if you couldn't even make your high school freshman team as a senior.
The intramural squad.
In anything.
You couldn't make the intramural squad, bro.
In anything.
Which they don't even have tryouts for. You just come out. If you couldn't get on the court during
anything.
intramurals.
Shouts out to all you guys who didn't make the NJB team.
Wow.
And I think that's just a, hey, flip the heads or tails. I got him, I got him, I got him, I got him. We don't have you, Mr. CK.
It's some of y'all, man, wouldn't have made it at
Hey.
Doolittle, Northtown, Rec. Y'all wouldn't have made it, G.
Bruh, let me tell you something. And this is
Tough.
this is the one thing that, you know, I can say about my pops. Now, I don't have a lot of great things to say. I just don't. But this is the one great thing he did do, and I will take this to my grave, and I am forever appreciative. He took me, I want to say in the 6th grade, and dropped me off at Doolittle to Mr. Jerry Grimble and Billy Ray Grimble and I played for the Spurs team over at Doolittle. Changed my life. Those two gentlemen right there took on a father figure role for me, and me and Brian Grimble became the best of friends at the time. I already knew Maurice Foy because we all went to St. Paul Church together here in Vegas. But, you know, if you come up through basketball and you didn't make your way through Doolittle,
You didn't make your way.
now there are a lot of hoopers
There are.
that didn't come through Doolittle. I'm not saying you only had to come through the Mecca, is what Bill calls it, because it's the Mecca. But that is a place where you wanted to see how good you were. And, you know, Jug has played there. Jug has reffed at Doolittle. And I think your son practices up there and stuff too, right?
Some practice up there. You know, that's the place, like Bill said, it's the Mecca.
It's the Mecca.
It's the Mecca.
You know what I'm saying? And we got people on the live right now that didn't even hear about the lights. Talking about no real hoopers hooped at the lights. Ain't that what the malarkey was going on?
Yeah.
So why are they still? They shouldn't even be on the line. They shouldn't even be there.
Said that dumb. What?
Bro, we have people, but man, look. So, you
How I be
know,
missing that, bro?
They were saying, well, we never heard about the lights. Well, that's your fault.
Well, if you never heard about
If
the
you
lights,
ain't never heard about the lights, you have no hoop in
yeah,
you.
you got you ain't got no Vegas hoop in you for sure.
None.
at least Vegas.
Zero.
None.
You ain't from around here.
You ain't around these parts.
If you ain't hear about the lights, you ain't from around here. Wow,
Look, we move different.
that's tough.
Let the Ball Bounce moves different up here, man. And every person that we invite on the show and that's a guest of the show is certified. This isn't people up here who are coming up here making up stories about their life. No, they're certified.
Yeah.
Period. And most of the people up here can contest that we are athletes also. They're not just coming on the show with a bunch of, you know, dudes that they don't know and don't know if they could hoop or play football or run track or anything. This is a certified show. And so we want all of our certified listeners only. So if you are certified and you are listening to the show right now, please share the live feed, man. Please share the live feed as we give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio. So look, man, how do we feel? And we'll go right into it, man. How do we feel about the Raiders coming out saying that you have to be vaccinated? Me personally, and I'm going to just get this off and then I'll let y'all take the stage. I think they should have told people sooner. I think that they should allow ticket holders who don't want to get vaccinated to get a refund so they can sell those tickets to vaccinated people who would love to have those tickets.
Well, they still can.
Yeah, they
Still
still
do
can.
They can still do it. Plenty of time. If you're a season ticket holder, there's plenty of people that want to go to these Raider games. Trust me. If you're a season ticket holder, man, you can get them tickets off, man. It's not gonna be a problem.
Ronnie, you super certified, bro. Ronnie Thomas, you certified, bro.
Yeah, it's not gonna be an issue getting those tickets off if that's the case. Now the Raiders weren't the first to come out with that. The Saints did it last week. Saints said the same thing last week. Hey man, you ain't got that vaccination card, can't get into the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
You know, it's crazy because I was about to pull the trigger on, me and KB was about to pull the trigger on the Raiders-Pittsburgh Steelers game in Pittsburgh. We was about to pull the trigger a couple months ago on some tickets. And, you know, I'm not vaccinated. And, you know, I want to give it more time to become FDA approved if possible. If and when it does become FDA approved, then I don't mind getting the shot. Jug, are you vaccinated?
No, I'm not vaccinated. And the reason that you just said, plus a whole lot more. I mean, you know, the way they set everything up, you know what I'm saying? You just see the way that they, you know, trying to force everything on everybody. When you start paying people to do things like that, I mean, to me, that's just the obvious thing where they just trying to push things on you.
And it is crazy because it has become a divide in this country now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
big time.
Right.
It's really a divide. I mean, this is. I don't want to say it's just as big as race, but I mean it's big, bruh. Like you can't even have a conversation with somebody without them saying, "Are you vaccinated?"
Right. Yeah, that's pretty funny that you say that.
You know, it's
Well, you look at the evolution of this vaccine when it was talked about last year. All these things about it being, mandatory was not talked about then. All of a sudden now, 8 months in to the vaccine. Well, when did I think about March? March when the
March
vaccine was available for everybody. So around March, you start hearing little, innuendos of this shot they might force the shot on us.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's no way.
how is this going to affect the ladies, the ladies of the night? When you pull up at 1:00 in the morning on the side of the road, and you tell young Becky, "Hey Becky, come holler at me real quick. You vaccinated or no?" I mean, is that even gonna come up? I mean, the ladies who walking through the casino, sitting at the bar at 2:00 in the morning, fine as wine at 2:00 in the morning by yourself, drinking Merlot. Girl,
I'm not vaccinated, but I got my mask on.
It's crazy, man. Because now people who are vaccinated are going hard in the paint on people who ain't.
Ooh,
They going hard.
big time.
I mean, I don't understand it, man.
Well, y'all can
They
talk
going
about
hard.
me.
They going hard on Lamar Jackson. Because he tested positive twice last year and earlier this year.
Out there playing with the kids.
So
man.
when he came back, they pretty much asked him, "Are you gonna get the vaccine?" And he's like, "Hold on. If I am, that's gonna be my
That's
decision.
gonna be your decision.
I don't have to tell my."
I think if they're gonna start asking people to show proof that you're vaccinated, that they should start asking people other stuff too. Like, hey, before you come into the game, do you got them young herpes
Oh.
or scabies?
Or what's that one? That,
Or are you
what's that one that you said that the skin just peeling off in jail?
The crocodile. But that's from the drugs though. When your skin peel off like that. That's
Yeah,
from
but
that-
there's a lot of
that's from
people
that
on
dope.
drugs
That's
walking
from
these
Show me,
streets.
show me
There's
your
a lot of people on dope that's walking these streets.
yes.
Oh, yeah, tons.
Show me your
Yeah,
clean
tons of them.
STD card.
Yeah.
Show me your high calorie intake card. How many times you been to McDonald's this week? Boy, if you don't sit down with them quarter pounder with cheeses,
What's your glucose level?
it's starting to be real personal though, is what I'm saying.
It's what it is.
I bring all that up not to be funny, but it is funny, but it's starting to be really personal.
Some people are taking it overboard. Now, I went and got, the vaccination, largely due to me not wanting to get stopped getting on the airplane. Like, I'm trying to fly places, and I don't want them to say, can't get on the flight unless you got the vaccination. I'm not even trying to go through that. Man.
Well, let me
So that
hit
was
you
my
with
reason.
let me hit y'all with another thing. They're not telling us the people that are not surviving this shot.
Okay.
Right.
Can I?
They're not putting that out there.
I think it's been put out there.
Well,
Shit, the Southwest employee, he was fully vaccinated and died, man. That was out there.
well, I have a I have a funeral home, and I think I have a little bit to say. I got a person in that got the first series of the vaccination shot and died. Family hot. 32 years old.
Remember when Hank Aaron got it and died a short time later? They were blaming it on the shot.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they're not they're not equally telling you the same thing as they're saying how many people are catching it, how many people are in the hospital, how the numbers are going up. They're not telling you. Yeah. They're not balancing it out.
No,
man. That's my thing.
Big ups to Tony Shake DeVille on the live thread, man. If y'all go follow him on IG, man, for real, man. He got some dope DJ sets. But he said as a accredited media member for the Lakers, and I guess I might as well let my cat out the bag. That's my Laker insider. And when I get a lot of the Laker intel, it comes from him, and I get it first, way before Stephen A. and all these other people, coming from him.
That guy.
But anyways, he said he has to show his proof of vaccination card to be a member of that accredited media. And so they're not basically telling you go take the shot or else. They're saying they're hitting you where you like to do things that you like to do the most. Mm-hmm. So if you like to eat, in a minute, they're going to require, in order to go into a restaurant, you're going to need to show proof that you've been vaccinated. These things are coming. Please know that. Mm-hmm. It's coming. New babies that are born are going to automatically be given that shot as part of their series of shots for being born, I think. This is going to be a thing.
And see, my thing is, we all have different genetic makeups.
You think?
So how is the shot going to affect you, me? It's going to affect everybody different. Yeah. It could get some people sick. Like you, fine, but still, that's an issue that everybody should have a concern with.
Yeah,
that I got diabetes.
Yeah,
right. It's not the bad diabetes, but but how do I know how it's going to affect me? Because I'm different from Goose.
Right. And then Dana has type 1 diabetes, where her body does not produce insulin at all, and so there are things that the FDA is still trying to figure out how this drug is really going to work for all types of people. Yeah. Okay. Now I know cats right now, and I know cats right now that just, be booger sugared out and can walk the streets with the best of them. And then there's some cats out there who may touch the booger sugar and it may stop their heart. A la rest in heaven, Len Bias. Yep. His partners, Nim, were used to it because that's what they did.
Right.
Len Bias did it for the first time.
It was out of line.
And it stopped his heart. Why? Because his makeup, his DNA makeup, and everything in his body is different than everybody else.
Right.
It affects him a lot differently.
Yeah.
Jose V said the CEO of Pfizer hasn't even taken the shot.
Oh, wow.
So,
That's interesting.
It is something to talk about, and we're going to talk about it. If it's an elephant in this room, we're going to talk about it.
Indeed.
And I don't want anybody COVID shaming people, because that's what it's come to.
Yeah, that's what it's coming to.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
It took me a real long time. I was like, I'm cool.
I'm still cool.
Real long time.
So it took me longer than you.
And it's going to take me longer until I absolutely have to. They force my hand. Yeah, there's going to be something that I want to do at some point in life, and they're going to force
it's like
my
the
hand.
Flu shot, bro. So, everybody didn't take it. No. But then around flu season, you still got people out here at work with the flu. It's like, dude, go home. You're going to mess around and get everybody sick.
Yeah. Well, fresh on the market, them hot COVID cards.
It's coming. It's coming. Believe it.
It's tragic. So, Raider fans, let me know how you feel, man. Are you guys happy? You got a lot
Chuck
of
Lou is upset.
Yeah, but there's a lot of Raider fans who've had their shots. laughing emojis. I mean, they going in talking about, if you don't want your tickets, just give them to me. Ha ha ha. You know, it's,
First of all, I'm
it's
not giving you anything.
No, it won't be a giveaway. Yeah.
so. But then they didn't do that for NHL, did they?
They talking about it.
Wow.
They talking about it. They talking about doing it for the Knights.
Look, I got to keep my fingers crossed because me and my boys Shake and Dave and Beats, you know, we all going to Frisco to watch this Giants Dodgers game. And I'm crossing my fingers. 'Cause that's September 3rd, you know. Still a couple weeks away.
Yeah.
But I do got that young car daddy on deck. And don't ask me where I got it at either.
Young Vax.
They're going to start telling kids now in a minute, in order to go to school, you need the vaccine. I have a personal friend right now who is packing up and selling her house, her and her family, so that her daughter, so they all can move to Florida so they don't have to wear the mask and stuff anymore. They're leaving, selling their house because the daughter doesn't want to wear the mask anymore. Now, the daughter's in the 6th grade. The daughter doesn't want to wear a mask anymore, so they're packing up the whole house, selling it, and moving to Florida. True story. Huh? I wish I had that much power as a kid. You know how many times I was saying I'm hungry and I didn't eat until like 5 hours later? Let alone move to a whole nother state.
Just driving by all the McDonald's, huh?
I wish.
You remember that? You remember that?
Yeah.
Kids going crazy in the back seat.
Mama, can I have a McDonald's burger? Boy, you better go home. I'm for to make burgers. We got Webster bread. Why do you make the meat so thick in the middle of the white Webster bread? Ketchup and everything. It's all soggy while I'm eating it. Boy, you better eat this. This better than McDonald's. It ain't. Their bread meat ratio is
It's the same. It's equal.
But you can see, why can you see the meat through the bread? Why can you see the meat
bruh.
through the bread?
The Wonder
though?
Bread.
The Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
Why can't you see the meat through the bread though?
Boy, we had plenty
You
of those.
couldn't make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with
Nah,
Wonder
bro.
Bread. It was
Nah.
impossible.
No.
It was impossible.
Because half the bread was still on the butter
it
knife.
was still on the spoon. Or if you use a spoon like me, I use a spoon.
Bruh.
You take the whole middle part of the bread.
How many of you parents out there still making homemade burgers, or have you been traumatized to the point where you just will not make your kids
Won't
a
do it.
homemade burger with the Wonder
With
Bread?
the bun.
Not
get
gonna
the-
be able to
Go
do
get the
it.
buns.
Bruh, what? How much of a difference in price was it to go get a real hamburger bun versus
Back in them days,
a slice of stinking bread?
back in those days,
That's tough.
you either toast the bread or you eat it on the.
What was the price difference? I want to know. You mean to tell me we were that poor that we got the 90, well, let's just say back in the day, the 68-cent loaf of bread and couldn't afford the 98-cent buns? Boy, we was broke.
Yeah,
But you know what? Out of all you're saying, boy, them some good burgers.
Boy,
They are.
they were seasoned well.
They were
Seasoned
so delicious.
And look,
well.
my granny used to put onion and bell pepper in that thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how my granny did it.
Yeah.
They used to just, spice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, boy, this burger better than McDonald's.
Do that Miracle
Well, that
Whip on
meat
thing
was.
with a piece of cheese.
Granny, can you just give me the meat? I'll be
Miracle
good with the
Whip.
bread.
Miracle
No.
Whip. I'm not doing mayonnaise, bro.
Miracle Whip, mayonnaise, no. Mustard. That's
See,
where
I
we
ain't
at.
never been no mustard guy.
A house burger is what they call.
A
Yeah.
house burger.
Yeah.
A house burger.
You make
It
burgers?
was those kind of burgers, and they would cut the potatoes
Yes.
and make you homemade fries.
Make small
I'm
fries.
tired of all you brand new bougie people out there who act like this ain't how we grew up, man.
Come on, man. That's how we grew up on the block, G.
And if you are forcing your kids to eat those house burgers, you need to have the cops called on you because there are other types of bread out there. There's bread with sesame seed on it. There's bread with the onion on it. There's all type of breads out there. You don't have to use the square bread.
No.
Square booty butt. That's child abuse.
If you do get that home pride, though, that home pride be on, G.
Now, if you toast the bread, you might have a chance.
Yeah, but the meat ratio, it don't have to be so thick either.
Yeah, they was like this.
Moms used to do y'all's in the cast iron skillet.
Yeah.
Now we so bougie, we don't use no skillets or nothing no more. Just throw everything in the air fryer. Huh?
Nah, you can't put everything in there.
Mom, I want some chocolate milk. Boy, if you don't go put some chocolate milk in the air fryer, what? They use air fryer for everything now, bro.
Everything.
It's like the problem solver, bro. The air fryer.
I want a grilled cheese. Go put it in the air fryer. Huh? Can you bake me some cookies? Go put them in the air fryer. What?
Wow. Yeah, that's tough, bro.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Yeah, Goose Thomas.
Bill, Blockham, Logan. We got Jug in the building, man.
Yeah, right here.
Yes, sir.
How's that jump shot?
Wet.
Still wet?
Steph can't see me. Hey, hold on. Steph can't see me.
One word.
Steph can't see me.
He said wet. Like he was ready for the question, though. That's the crazy part, because there was no
Dre, is it wet?
There was no thought.
Is it wet?
It's still wet.
There was no thought.
Who the best
behind
shooter
it.
you ever seen in person?
In person?
In person.
Best shooter I've ever seen in person.
In person.
He just put you on the hot seat, though.
I mean, because I was. I could. Hold on, wait a minute.
You realized
Hold on. Hold on. Did you hear me say the woo? What did he get, Dre?
Huh?
What I do to game?
You told Gabe up. I saw a lot of great shooters. I mean, you know, saw a lot of great shooters. Ron Mercer was the greatest shooter I ever seen. Coming out of high school, Ron Mercer jumper was just...
Or you just talking about in Vegas?
You talking about just...
No, I just said in person.
In person.
Only because
Ron
of
Mercer.
the way I wet you up last time.
Now we getting personal.
Stop it,
Getting
bro.
personal.
He knows. Hey, no, he knows.
Stop it, bro. You know it didn't go down like
It's
that.
getting personal now, brother.
I mean, everybody get it, man. You know, anytime I touch the court, you know, it's still the same.
Okay.
Still the same. I just can't dunk on them like I used to. But you know,
You know, I was just talking to Ro about that. I was like, why is it that in high school we could drop step, two-hand dunk, easy. Drop step, easy. Now, I got
It's called time.
nice
time.
legs. Probably my legs,
undefeated.
but my legs are a lot stronger and a lot muscular than they were when I was younger. Bruh, I'm touching rim, but I ain't drop stepping nothing.
Got what they call that old man strength now.
Bruh, it's tragic.
Back then you had young bones, young joints, young muscle tissue.
It's tragic, bro.
You're stronger now, but your bones and your joints and your muscle tissue was a lot fresher.
Bruh.
That quick twitch was a lot, you know what I mean? Quick twitch ain't there no more.
Ro told me, if you do some of the same things that you used to do when you was younger, you'll be able to dunk again.
No,
you know,
you
go get those shoes with the
He told you to get the stretch shoes.
The stretch shoes, man.
No. Cats was walking
I
around
already
looking.
walk on my tippy
Look
toes.
at them up. No.
But we swore them things worked.
They did
You
not.
did jump rope and
No, they worked.
and you
They work.
they worked
They
back
work.
in the day.
I use. They work.
I got up under a squat rack, man. That helped me.
Yeah.
Was you dunking like that?
I wasn't flushing like that, but I mean, for my height, I mean, I can get up there and put one down.
Right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I mean?
Yeah.
We was out there.
I just got up under the squat rack.
I
man.
mean, you know.
I had to keep weight for football, so I really couldn't lose no weight like
Yeah.
that neither. So
Yeah. I
Boy,
used to
we was out there.
put that thing in the rim, G.
yeah, Yes, indeed.
all the way in the rim,
Yes,
man.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
And look, NBA Summer League is here, man, and they got some hoopers out
Yes,
there.
sir. Tons.
Goose and I was at NBA Summer League, I want to say Sunday, and we saw a real-life fight break out in Summer League.
It was more like a steal.
Yeah. One guy went up for a dunk, and the other guy kind of nudged him while he was in the air, like it could be considered an undercut, which people who go up for dunks or in the air, and Jug can contest this, don't undercut, bruh. That's the worst.
Don't do that.
Don't do it, bruh. Don't just step back. Either
You just watch it.
Just get out the way, man. Just get out
When
the way.
somebody
Don't do
go
that.
up, you just watch it.
Yeah. Just get out the way, man.
So,
I mean, I've seen it.
It
I've
won't be
seen it.
considered posterized if
I've
you
seen
just
it.
watch,
And it's like,
bro. Just
why, bro? Why?
So he kind of undercut him, and he fell, and the crowd said, "Ooh!" And then he got up and he swung. You could tell he held back a little bit, but he gave him a little jab,
because
like
he got close to him and it was short.
Yeah.
So you could tell, man. He didn't fire it up.
Yeah.
It was more like a type deal.
I was like, "Oh, they kicking him out."
Sometimes them short
Yeah,
orders
it's a
is
wrap.
dangerous.
Sometimes,
Bruh.
Sometimes them short orders is
He
dangerous.
snuck him though. He snuck him.
Short
my
orders.
man had his back turned. He snuck
Short
him.
orders with the nice
Yeah.
little butter and the syrup, not syrup.
That's syrup.
The SERP. You been
I've seen
undercutted
it,
before?
Nah, not that I can remember, but if you undercut, nobody want to be undercut.
Bro,
I mean, I
nobody
seen
want
it.
that.
I seen what happened.
Yeah, don't nobody
Homeboy
want
was
that.
finna get banged on.
Yeah.
He was
don't
finna get
nobody
banged on.
want- Yeah. Don't
know.
nobody want to be undercut. Man.
Nah.
Even if you just going up for a layup, you don't want to be undercut. But if you that high in the air where you finna smash, don't nobody want that, bro.
No.
And the NBA Summer League is packed with people ready to get chose.
It was out there.
Like they are every year. They out there with little to nothing on, and there were
A
also
lot of Brittany Renners out there.
and it was a whole lot of Lizzos out there with Brittany Renner's outfits on. Boy, if y'all don't stop,
It was some kind of terrible.
we was in tears.
Bro, crying. Do you hear me? It was some kind of
He
terrible
said
out there,
a
man.
bunch of Lizzos with
It was a whole
Brittany
heap
Renner
of them.
Outfits on.
outfits on.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
bad, bro. It was
That's
bad,
bad.
man. It was bad. Like,
That
what
is
is
bad.
y'all doing?
Is
City
that
girls?
is that a trend to wear things for ladies to wear? And this is not taking a shot at you. I'm just asking a question. Ladies who are on the thread right now, please let me know. Is that a thing to wear things that is entirely too small for your body and stuff just spilling out like Play-Doh?
Because that's exactly what it was, bro. It was.
I think we're in the day and age where
Anything goes.
you try to empower.
Girl, you look good.
Girl, you look good. Empowered. You look good. Do you, girl? You remember that one video where the girl talking about wear it, boo, full paw and all, wear it, boo. Girl, stop. And whoever talking about you, tell them to go to. Girl, you don't need to be wearing that.
See,
But, okay.
Here's the thing.
There is a market. Look, Shake said there is a market for everyone this day. There was a market back in the day for every person this day and age.
Just because it's a market don't mean you got to shop there.
What is it, Boston's Market? Get out of here.
Farmer's market.
Didn't they close that thing down?
Boston Market closed. It was right up the street from you.
It was one by Cimarron, right?
No. It was one right there from the funeral home, right across the street.
Oh, yeah, what? Yeah,
it was one by
And
Cimarron, too, wasn't it?
Then it was Kenny Rogers.
Yeah.
It was one right there by
Yeah.
Cimarron. Yeah, that was one we used to go to.
Yeah. Right
Yeah,
up,
man.
Right off
Just
Lake
because
Mead.
there's a market for it don't mean you have to shop there.
Please explain, Goose.
Just because there's a market for something. All money ain't good money.
But now, if
I
you're a
heard that.
person that likes that, go shoot your shot.
Maurice Foy said he
look, I
blamed the
get
Meadows
it.
Mall. Boy,
I
they
get
need
it.
to shut that.
Wow. Wow, bro.
Where you get that outfit at? Coda?
Whoa.
JW?
JW? Whoa.
every outfit and fellas, skinny jeans and tight shirts
Ain't for everybody.
while you got a super big gut, it's not
not
a good
it's not
look.
cool.
It's not a good look either. And just because you got them platform Prada shoes on, don't make the outfit
Those are
any
horrible.
more dripper.
I don't. The Balenciagas.
Yeah,
I don't
bruh.
like those at all, bro. I don't know what the purpose is for those shoes.
Sometimes you just got to stay old school.
In your lane.
In your lane, because we got real cats out here that's still driving Cadillacs with Dayton's on them.
It's like Deion Cole said. Hey. It's like Deion Cole said on his stand-up. You know, you got young dudes trying to mess with these young girls on video, on Facebook, trying to find the latest dance.
Yeah, that's horrible.
This you right here, bro. This it. That's you right there.
Yeah, two-step that thing.
Do a
man.
little dip and then dip back to two-stepping. That's it. That's
Bruh.
you.
Do a dip. A dip, Billy?
That's
Bruh.
what he said. That's what he said. And I agree.
Bruh.
I ain't trying to
I
do no.
seen somebody at the Summer League with an outfit on, and she was built like a pillowcase with a whole bunch of plastic Dracula teeth inside of it. Just shaped, just kind of like what my granny used to say. Looked like she was made up in a hurry. That's what my granny used to say. She made up in a hurry. God made her up in a hurry. Bruh,
Would not take his time with
stop it, man.
it. Oh, boy.
We have to do better, peoples.
Man.
And the fact that Meadows Mall's still open and they closed down your spot.
Boy. I mean, look, if you gon' just shut them all down. If you gon' do hot dog on a stick like that, shut them all down. Shut them all down. No hot dog on a stick, shut them all down. What's the purpose? Why are we even here? Nobody's coming to the Meadows to get Annie's pretzels. We're coming to get hot dog on a stick, man, and y'all know that.
You mean to tell me they don't have those cheese dipped hot dog? You know, they took the.
never.
You
like
never
no
what?
hot dog on the stick.
What? We finding a whole lot out about Billy, man. This is wild.
So you like hot dogs, just not on
I
a
don't
stick?
like hot dogs. No.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't like hot dogs.
Okay.
And definitely you're not on a stick.
So a whole lot of women out there that do. Hot dog on sticks.
True. True.
Facts.
True. True.
But you never ate that hot dog on a stick.
No.
Obviously, you don't even eat hot dogs.
No.
So you never had a chili dog before. What about winter schnitzel? No winter schnitzel. No, just no hot dog. What? Interesting.
Okay, no hot dog.
And then a few years later, when they showed how they was made, I was glad.
Yeah. Well, you know.
I'm just saying.
Not even the cheese dog.
The one with the cheese I'm talking about, where they
cheese
take the
joint?
cheese and they
Boy, that's the best one.
That's the best one. You ever bit into that and
Boy,
bit into
look.
it and was like Martin on Life?
Boy.
He was like,
Yes. Sizzling.
cheese burnt the dog out your lips.
Sizzling dog. Oh man.
Now the lemonades were good.
Now, that cherry one. That cherry lemonade.
Yeah.
Man,
The cherry
every
lemonade,
they have.
Crystal Inn, yeah,
It's delicious.
the bomb.
The best.
But
I
no
wouldn't
hot
eat-
dog.
No.
Wow, Billy.
Interesting. So you don't eat chicken fingers with no sauce on it, sauce on the side. We know how to order for you now, though. I know that.
Yeah, simple. Simple. Plain chicken fingers.
I don't think I've ever met a person who've not had a hot dog before.
Billy's different.
What about sunflower seeds?
Sure.
Oh, boy. I was going to say.
Just like jump shots. Sure.
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 I've had them. Yeah.
Sure.
Wow. Wow, Billy, no hot dogs.
No, man. I just
That's
never liked them. I ain't like the texture.
That's deep.
Okay.
That's deep.
With
Nope.
me, it's texture.
What about pork chops?
Sure.
Okay. But not smothered pork chops.
smothered or fried.
Oh, so you will put some smothered on the
Oh,
pork
not
chop.
not now, but
Oh,
back in the
okay.
day, yeah.
So you want your smothered on the side,
No.
the dip.
No. Back in the day, my auntie used to make the smothered pork chops.
Who's
Put
dipping
that
their
thing on
pork
top
chops,
of that
bro?
rice with the gravy
Ooh,
and get at it.
but not now though.
No.
Okay, those days are long gone. You know what's funny is I made smothered pork chops, I want to say a couple weeks ago, and it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, I'm over it. So I agree with
the
you.
cast iron skillet taste.
Well, I
is
had
different.
I have a cast iron.
Oh, okay.
My mom gave it to me. She was like,
Okay.
here you go. You can have this.
Boy, you can
You
kill
know.
somebody with one of them.
Sure can.
You really can.
Boy, one good slap.
And you could, and those are the best skillets to make hot water cornbread in
Yes,
too.
indeed, bro. Them hoe cakes. Mama used to make them hoe cakes in that old cast iron.
You been watching a lot of Summer League?
A little bit. Watch a couple games.
Who sticks out to you?
Your boy from SAC. We
Yeah,
was just talking
Davion
about
Mitchell.
boy
Yes,
from SAC.
yes, indeed.
Boy from SAC.
He's special defensively, bro.
He's special both
truly
ways,
is.
man.
Yeah.
Boy can score.
Truly
He's an
is.
attacker. You know
Yes,
what
he
I'm saying? I want him to go to Golden State.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why though? Why you want him to go to
Because he'll
Golden State?
fit perfectly with Steph. He'll fit perfectly with the way they play. You know what I mean? The boy play hard. You know what I'm saying? I could see him filling in for Steph. I could see him playing side to side with Steph. You know? Yeah, that he's a beast.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
I think you'll be able to. I mean, not like they don't already, because they already hide Steph defensively, but I think you'll be able to hide him even more.
You got a
with
lockdown
them,
defender.
because you got
a
a
lockdown
true
defender.
lockdown defender
Right.
that can lock down both guard spots.
But
fairly
don't forget,
easily.
Steph stepping up on D too.
Oh, no doubt.
He's stepping up on D.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. He's been
Stepping up
among,
where?
He's been
He's
among,
stepping up on D,
but
bro.
But this the thing though.
Hold on. He used to get abused.
He still gets abused.
Nah, he ain't getting abused like he
he's
used
been
to.
amongst
Not
the
like he used
league
to.
steals leaders for a couple of seasons, bro.
Right.
Well, just because
Right.
you steals leader don't mean you great defensively. I mean, they said that about Allen Iverson, right?
I mean, you gotta get your hand in the passing lane. You gotta do something defensively to be amongst the steals leader. Got to.
Yeah, well,
Got to do something.
Yeah, but that's not like Jug was saying. Lock you down.
Yeah, well, I mean, we ain't got a whole lot of lock you down defenders in the league,
Lock
though.
you down is like you everywhere. You're everywhere he's at.
But it's not a whole lot of those in the
But
league,
that's
though.
Davion
Billy.
Mitchell. But
How many,
that's
how many of
Mitchell,
those can
though.
we name in the league? How many lockdown slide with you guys can we name in the league right now?
Batum,
Right now, how many can we name?
Stop it.
Not too many.
Kawhi Leonard, Patrick Beverly, Rondo, maybe
Pat just play like he in the hood, bro.
Paul George.
If you're not playing that type of defense in the league, you don't want to play that type of defense. I'll put it to you that way.
I mean, you got to want to play. That's
You gotta want to
that's
play
this.
defense.
That
And
is
if you
true.
just lazy and just letting dudes fly by you, well, you don't want to play no defense.
It's
Which means you can have a seat.
a few of those.
You can have a seat.
Have a
Real
seat.
quick.
Real quick.
You can have a seat.
Yeah, I mean, Drew Holiday, obviously, is one of those guys.
Drew Holiday will be in your face
Yeah,
the
he
whole
will.
way. Yeah.
Yes, he will.
Yeah.
Pat
Yeah.
Beverly just.
Your boy Kyle Lowry will be in your face.
Look,
Leads the league amongst charges.
look.
At guard.
My brother played for Western. Western was notorious for not playing no defense because the games was always 99 to 97. But my brother would lock you up.
Yeah.
Right.
He'll be in your face, on you the whole game.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
95, 94 feet.
how many people was Prince Fowler locking up.
Prince?
I'm not going to even put Prince on no defensive level.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. He'll
Not-
give you
not
50,
like-
but
not
he
at
won't
all.
stop you from
Yeah,
getting
right.
them.
Prince was a scorer,
Right.
You know,
bro.
but
Yeah, then that's it.
my
Yeah.
brother wanted to play D.
Yeah.
wanted to play D.
He wanted to play D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know these other cats gonna get killed, but I'm not.
Yeah.
And he was in
I
the
was
best,
a two guy.
Yeah.
I was a both offense and
You know.
defense. But you gotta want to play D. You
Yeah,
gotta want to play D.
Yeah. The guys that, saying that who really in the league plays D, well, they don't really want to play D.
So, Jug, let me ask you this question: when playing basketball, how many times? And you were a great offensive talent. How many times did the coach get on you or tell you to lock someone up or emphasize you playing defense?
But don't forget, high school, we were all about defense.
Yeah. Well,
Spartan D.
yeah.
That's what we was known for. And we wasn't no lockdown type people.
Right.
But we was playing to win. You know what I'm saying? And when you playing to win, when it comes down to it, you're gonna lock somebody down.
Yeah. You're gonna get a stop when it's needed.
Period.
Yeah.
You're gonna lock them down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you going into the game, you know what I mean? And for us, for me, for real, you know, especially, you know, I'm going to get that thing. We're going to get that championship. So no matter what happens, Prince had 22 points, right? Prince was averaging 40.
He sure was.
Averaging 40, okay? Now we talking high school.
Yeah.
He had 22 points when we went up there in state. We had to lock him down, bro. You know, and defense is an individual and a team thing. You know what I'm saying? And then when you putting your thing together, you know what I'm saying? We had to design that for Prince. You know, certain people, offensive people, you got to design things for. You know what I mean? And we went up there, you know, we had a plan for him and we did that. You know what I mean? And I got to give a big ups to Coach Girardi.
Yeah,
because
Coach Girardi.
he installed all of that in us. You know what I mean? And that shit carried over with me.
You want to
into
talk
my-
about a defensive coach?
Oh man, that Spartan D, bro.
Yeah, but when you played in college, was it a
Everything that I took with me from every level, you know what I mean, it carried over. So with me, you know what I mean, I was that type that I wanted to be better. You know what I mean? I turned myself into a lockdown defender type person. You know what I mean? Anytime I stepped on the floor, I wanted to play against the best person on the other team. You know, anytime I went in the gym, I'm playing against the best cats out there. You know what I mean? So I had the kill in me to elevate my game. You know what I mean?
So it's something that you gotta want to do.
You gotta wanna
So
do it,
when
bro.
you watching these NBA players out there and they not playing defense,
They don't want to play it.
Yeah, I mean,
I can remember this
we do that,
dude.
though.
I can remember this dude at the lights. He a little cat playing with us. He wasn't backing down from us though,
you couldn't at the lights.
because he
You gotta want it though. You gotta be a killer.
It won't be
You
a
gotta be a
back
killer
if
playing
you
that
do
game,
that.
bro.
Because we wasn't going to take it easy on them little cats.
As you shouldn't.
You know,
And we wasn't gonna lose.
Yeah.
And see, that's the attitude we took.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We wasn't finna lose to the older cat.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean? We wasn't finna do it.
That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we take that attitude. Like, you gotta have a killer attitude, period. You know what I mean? And you wanna talk cats, you know, these cats getting paid millions now in the league, bro. You know what I mean? So obviously, you know, a lot of cats ain't finna step up and do what they supposed to do. You know what I mean?
and I think that the street ball element is what a lot of these cats don't have now.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. I'll just say they don't have the kill. They don't have the killer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But nowadays, the money that they throwing out,
Yeah.
right? These youngsters starting to get that.
Yeah.
The game done changed to the point where these cats shooting from half court and doing crazy things we never was doing.
Well, I'm talking about the willingness to want to play
You gotta have a killer, bro. It's a killer,
on both ends.
killer
You know,
mentality.
so
I'm finna
A lot
dog
of-
your ass
yeah.
on offense,
yeah,
and on defense I'm finna lock you up.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
And that's the way you really played on, in street ball. You know,
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I mean, and then in street ball, you take it to another level.
Yeah.
You want to embarrass cats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think too, and we talked about this before, man, about how dudes are just so offensively gifted now that I mean we can name a lot of dudes that have made all defensive teams, but when we watch them play, they get cooked. Like these same dudes that we
Ooh.
naming get cooked often. So we can run names down that have made first and second team all defense, third team all defense, but we've watched them get cooked. Pat Beverly is a classic example.
Hey.
That's why he ended up tearing my
Russell
man
Westbrook?
Westbrook
Yeah.
knee up because he
Bruh.
was getting cooked.
That's why he pushed Chris Paul. You know what I mean? He out there
Come
getting
on, man.
But in the
He out
league,
there
bro,
getting
you're
cooked.
gonna get it.
Yes,
You're
and
gonna get
that's
it
my
from
point.
any and everybody.
That's my
I don't
point.
care how good a defense you are.
Don't
you're
matter.
going to get it.
The dude
That's facts.
on with the better offense. The better
Better
offense
offense
is
always
gonna
be
win,
better-
bro.
better defense.
It's just what
Always.
it is, man.
Always.
We like I said, Drew Holiday, classic example of a dude that's just in your face.
Absolutely.
Like
you
that.
see what he
You know
did
what I mean?
them last 4
Yeah,
games.
absolutely. But so a lot of these dudes we naming.
well,
still
you
catch
can
it.
even look back in the day. Gerald Wilkins. You had who else played for the Knicks? They were just.
Yeah, just in your
Relentless
face,
on
just
Jordan.
relentless.
Yeah, they were.
But like you said,
Still
the
getting
better
cooked.
offense, the better
Still getting
offense, the better offense.
And of course, that's
cooked.
Michael Jordan we named
Yeah.
him. But I mean, if you got any type of offensive gift and you got any type of offensive skill, you're going to beat a good defender.
Every time.
Just what it is, man.
Every time. Yep.
So
And I mean, back in the day, Michael Jordan was considered a great defender too. But sometimes he used to get cooked.
Yeah.
Everybody get it, man. Everybody get a turn, bro.
What it is, bro.
Everybody get a turn.
You remember when Allen Iverson came and he gave Jordan and
gave it to him.
one, two, three.
And 42. Hold on.
Gangsted him
42.
twice, though.
Yeah.
He gangsted him twice.
Yeah.
Ouch. And that's the GOAT.
But you still have to
man.
be willing
Derek
to
Harper.
play defense.
Derek Harper.
Derek Harper played good defense.
Yeah.
Ron Harper, great defender. I
Yeah.
mean, we can run.
You can run names, bro, but at the same time, everybody gets cooked.
Everybody
man.
get cooked.
Everybody gets cooked.
Yeah, well,
You know.
kind of like Klay Thompson. When he come back off his Achilles and his knee,
He's still gonna be all defense.
you think so?
I think so.
That's a prediction you making.
That's a
Now,
prediction I'm making.
he never made a first team all defense.
Which is weird.
He made
It's kinda weird.
That
second
is
team
kinda
and
He got
third
robbed
team.
every time, bro.
It's kind of weird.
He got robbed every time.
So somebody
Think
went
about
it. So somebody went into his house and took his.
No, they took his defense. Hey, look, they took his defensive, his first team all defense.
They took it from his house.
They took it from him, bro. They snatched it from him.
and
every time.
That guy's still out there. He's
Hey,
still
check
on
this
loose?
out. You tell me.
He hasn't been turned in.
Tell-
nobody first.
Hey, look.
Nobody first 48'd him.
Tell me, cats, when Klay Thompson out there, tell me who should make the all defense team ahead of him. Tell me that.
At his position,
At
the
his
two
position.
guard.
And then you go, they go
Marcus
by
Smart.
position. Absolutely not.
He just signed a 4-year, $77 million
Yes,
deal
he did. Yes,
with
he
the
did.
Boston Celtics, by
Yes,
the
he
way.
did. And when we talked about that, I think it's a solid deal for what he brings.
That's a max
to that-
deal for him.
To that, yeah,
Absolutely.
That's
no
good.
question.
That's a max deal.
That's
for
the
him.
biggest deal he's
doubt.
had since
No
he's been in the
question
league.
about
Hey,
it, bro.
but he deserves it.
No
He
doubt.
do.
Right?
No
He
doubt.
deserves it.
Yeah.
And what he brings to Boston is something that a lot of people won't bring.
Yep.
Just like we was talking.
Yep.
Right?
Mhm.
You know, he
Absolutely.
got that spark.
Just
you
a
know
Swiss
what I
Army
mean?
knife, man.
And
Just do
if
a
he
lot of
was
things.
healthy this year, I think it would have been a different outcome.
Yeah.
What you thinking?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of that Boston team.
got
you
a
got
squad,
you
bro.
got Jaylen Brown coming back.
Yeah.
You still got
Both of them was hurt.
Tatum,
Yeah.
Both of them was hurt.
Marcus Smart. You got Horford, who's back with the team.
You know who I think they're gonna miss? And you might not even
Tristan
thought about
Thompson.
this. No. Daniel Tice, bro.
Tice just
I liked
signed
him a
with the
lot.
I think he
like
said
Daniel
Toronto
Tice a lot,
Toronto
bro.
Raptors.
He's
I
a good
liked him
player,
a
man,
lot,
but
bro.
I don't think think he fit the mold.
For what they were doing, he definitely fitted. He was
Because they had Baines before that, and Baines
Right.
fitted too.
yeah, they were like the same guy,
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah.
I think that's a good trade. I think it's a good trade for them.
I like Daniel Tice for what he does.
And they got Schroeder.
And that's a good pickup.
I think it's
He tricked his money off, but at the same time,
At the same time, please say it.
hold on, he put himself in a position to get that money, right?
Yeah.
That's all he did. So all he got to do is prove himself this year, right? He not gonna get that 84 million, but he might get that
He might get
30,
60.
40. You know what I mean? He might get that thing.
He could probably still get 50.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's still in a position
50.
to get money. He just, it
Four-year-
didn't work for him in
$50
LA.
$million deal for Dennis Schroeder.
I'll do it, but 465, 470.
That's what you would give him, or you think that's what he'll
I
get?
think that's what he'll get.
You say 70?
Yeah.
He got to have
I don't
the
think
season,
he's gonna get no more than 40.
He has to have a
I'll-
season comparable to give
So
him
like
Not
a
only
70
compare,
million.
just come out and just exactly, Bill. Just
like-
show what he showed before, right?
Yeah.
Because the boy, he's a hooper.
He is a hooper.
He's a
he
hooper,
can- he can play.
and he can
Sure.
carry a team in the playoffs. He just didn't step up this year.
Yeah.
He carried the Thunder. He carried the Thunder.
He sure did. And he carried Atlanta for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, Let the Ball Bounce Sports
Yes,
Talk
sir.
Radio, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We talking NBA hoops and NBA Summer League and who's looking good and who's not, man. That guy, Pritchard, who is on that same Boston team, gave somebody 92 points
Summer
in the
League
pro-am game.
92.
Wowzers.
92.
How you do that, bro?
92 for the little fella.
That's on a bunch of cats that's,
But
college,
still,
potential
though.
college.
But still, though.
92 is 92?
92.
Is that how you feel?
92 though. Like I would have had to hit you in your chest at some point
Bruh,
in that
somebody
game.
finna get touched up.
At some point in that game,
Somebody's gonna get. I don't care if it's pro. It don't matter,
bro.
It don't
I can't
matter.
allow you to keep
getting
doing
touched
this,
up.
bro.
You getting touched up? Ain't no doubt.
And you laugh and kikiing it. I can't allow that.
I don't care. Your contract, everything. You need. Yeah, you gonna get hurt.
You kikiing at me while you done dropped 92?
You're getting touched up.
No, Billy. Would you allow that, Billy? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't allow that.
No, not
Man,
young,
kikiing in your face and
not
you're just
young-
dropping
not
buckets?
young Billy. Not young Billy.
Negative.
At what point do you start touching him
At
up?
what point does the BS stop? At halftime when he got 50? What?
Let me
Back
tell you
in the
something.
day, young Billy, you hit one shot on him, he in your grill. I'm gonna just tell you that right
Okay,
now.
that's enough.
Look, I got a
That's
real
enough.
close partner by the name of Ro Bills. We all know Ro Bills.
Shout out, Ro, man.
He helped start Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, and he'll tell you if he get too hot and then he like go to the bucket, I'm pretty much laying him out, and that's my partner.
Can't I keep
We don't play them
allowing you to
games here,
flame
bruh.
me like this.
You thought because you hot that we just gonna continue to let you be hot?
No.
No, you getting hurt. Now I'm not trying to take your career out, but I'm gonna let you know that you ain't gonna score no layup on me. Easy.
I'm gonna sit you on your wallet.
Have a seat.
In some shape or form, I'm gonna sit you on your wallet.
So 92.
92.
92.
That mean a whole bunch of future hoopers who gonna be pro, who finna go to college. They don't got that type of.
Where's the
feeling y'all
killer?
got.
Where's the killer?
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying.
What you mentioned earlier about having that killer. Where is it?
Do it matter if it's a pro-am game?
I don't give a damn where we at.
Do it matter if you got $1 million contract?
92 though?
I'm saying. Do it matter if you got $1 million contract? Right?
Look.
You get a cat that's in the league that's out there playing. I mean, you finna just back off?
Look.
92?
Look,
92?
I'm a competitor, bro.
That's 8 less than Wilt, bro.
Come on, bro. Like, come on now. Talk to me nice.
Yikes.
That's 8 less than Wilt.
I cannot keep allowing you to do this.
Nah.
Kobe ain't scored that many, bro.
Come on.
Yeah, well,
Right.
81 at the pro level is ridiculous too.
That's insane.
At the NBA level.
It truly is. It truly is. And hell, we know they tried to get him with the step through on coming down on the foot.
Yeah.
Jalen Rose got him a couple of times.
Jalen said he tried it too.
He tried
Yeah,
it.
Jalen said he tried it. Jalen said he tried it.
in that game
And still couldn't stop him.
and still couldn't stop him.
Still couldn't stop him.
And that's at the pro level. So imagine we at a pro-am or just we at the rec and somebody just no.
so what I also
I'm not gonna
noticed.
Bruce Bowen you though.
What I also noticed at the
Give you that
summer
wing.
league is
You
the
just gonna pat
line
Bev, huh?
was around the corner to see Jello ball play.
Yep.
You couldn't even get into the Cox Arena because the line was outside and around the corner to watch the last ball brother try to make this.
Do you
Hornets
think that's
team.
him or the ball prestige?
It's the
It's
ball
all
prestige.
prestige.
That's all it is.
It's
It's
the ball
just the
prestige.
name, bro.
I just wanted to
It's
get
the
that.
name.
Just wanted to
But the
put that
boy's a
out
hooper
there.
though.
Yeah, he can play.
He's a hooper.
He can
I
play.
mean, he set records in high school.
Yeah,
You know,
he just made mistakes.
he just
man.
he don't got. Well, yeah, man, he made
Making
big time
mistakes, man.
mistakes.
They're
Ain't no
set him
doubt.
back.
Yeah, they're
Ain't
big
no
time.
doubt.
But you
Big
know what?
time.
The mistake that he made,
Thief Daddy.
they didn't kick him out of school.
No.
They gave him a suspension.
Yeah.
So many games.
Yep.
His dad chose to take him out of
Yeah.
school
Yeah.
and take him over to Lithuania.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
So he could have got good quality ball after he came off a suspension.
Sure he could've.
Do your time.
Yep.
You still gonna practice with the team. You just not gonna play any games for however many.
No.
And then when you come back, ball out.
And I think he'd have had a story to tell too.
Yeah.
And I think it would have.
Yeah.
I think it would have made him mentally stronger.
Yeah.
But who
The
am I?
delay. That was the delay that really didn't need to happen.
No.
Hey, he was stealing. He got caught.
That's what it is.
Serve your suspension.
Thieves in the Temple tonight. Play that by Prince.
Yeah.
Yikes. That's my cut. Thieves in the Temple.
But nowadays you can't do that. It's always somebody else's fault.
Sure.
It's always somebody else's
Sure.
fault for you messing up.
Yeah.
no
And
accountability.
Stealing
No.
in China, no less.
You're not going to put my
or
son on
Japan or wherever they
suspension.
was.
You're not going to put my son on suspension.
What was you trying to take? Ramen noodles?
I don't know.
Man, they stole out of what did he take? It was
I don't
shoes,
even
wasn't it?
remember, bro.
It was shoes.
What was it?
Glasses.
Oh, the
Glasses.
shades.
Yeah, that's
Some
right,
Gucci
glasses.
shades? Was it some
It
Gucci
was
Bruh.
shades.
Bruh.
Really?
Right.
Bruh.
Like my man tried to steal the Gucci guilty, the running back. What was his name? That tried to steal the
Yeah,
Gucci,
yeah,
the Gucci cologne, bro. I forgot my man name.
Oh,
A
wow.
cologne.
Like, come on, bro.
A fragrance.
Chill, bro.
Who did that?
A
It was an
fragrance.
NFL running back, bro.
Who?
I'm trying to. I can't piece his name right now.
Well, speaking, when
Probably
we're,
like
we're
3-4
talking about
years
the
ago.
balls, LaMelo has an interesting comment. And let me go ahead and read the quote.
Yeah.
We not dumb.
Stop right there. Stop right there.
What?
Put a halt to that right now.
Okay.
We can really end the whole soliloquy right there and just go on to the next thing if y'all want.
Okay.
Segue to some football.
We
man,
not
after
dumb.
that.
Okay. Y'all ready for the next line? We know how to learn. Huh? We don't need school. And school not even teaching you what the is school?
He benefited from that. Everybody else not. It's a lot that are not. But he benefited from it. Great for you.
But you got kids that are looking up to
Exactly.
him,
That's what
and
I'm
he
saying.
makes a comment like that. Does he not understand?
Because he's young and he don't know. He don't know. Everybody is not going to get that shot that you got, bro.
He don't know.
College ain't for everybody. I agree, but we not dumb.
He don't know, G.
He don't know.
He don't know.
We know how to learn.
10 years from now, he going to regret that.
I just hope.
We don't need school, and school not even teaching you.
I just hope. This
School will teach you if you want to learn it.
Yeah, sure.
It's the same thing like with playing defense. If you want to play defense, you'll be able to turn yourself into a mediocre defender into a good one with practice, with effort. But if you
He benefited off of what he's trying to say, but everybody's not.
we not dumb.
It's weird.
We not, bruh.
I saw it. Unfortunately, I've seen the quote on paper.
You is. What do you feel about the statement? I mean, because college ain't for everybody.
Nah, I mean, not
it's
one
not.
English class, obviously.
It's not. Clearly,
one.
clearly,
Not one.
not Nan 101.
Not one. He ain't had one. He ain't went to one.
Bruh.
Well, I'm just saying this. Okay, can I read this comment from Langston Banks?
Shout out L Banks, man.
You want to read it?
Shout out Langston Banks, man. This first one right here.
Yeah.
They really brainwashed y'all to think we need school. My son learns more with me every day than he can ever learn at school. Only thing I like school for is interactions with other children his age. Everything else I can teach him.
Nobody's brainwashed about school.
Professor Banks.
Stupid.
Nobody's brainwashed about school.
Shout out L, man.
Yikes.
But nah, man.
No.
I mean,
No.
this is my thing. And I have adult conversations with my daughter. So I teach my daughter a lot of stuff that's not taught in schools, like Black history, for example.
Okay.
I show her people and tell her about people that look like her that made a difference in this world. She's only 7. But I tell her about these people. I explain to her about these people. That's something that clearly we all know sitting at this table is 4 black men that
What
don't
he's
get taught in
saying-
school.
What he's saying isn't wrong, but nobody's being brainwashed about school.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Because these dudes wouldn't be where they are if they
without
didn't
it.
go to school.
Without school, yeah.
Your brother wouldn't be where he went if he didn't go to school.
Yeah. True story.
Was he gonna get drafted right out of high school?
Who?
Lonzo?
Lonzo? No.
It's gonna be tough treading.
He wasn't LeBron.
Come on now.
Yeah,
I mean,
he wouldn't have been a lot. I don't think he would have been a top 5 pick, top 3 pick. He probably would have went, but he wouldn't have went as high.
We not dumb.
We not
Bruh.
dumb. I mean, look, school ain't for everybody, obviously, but to say that we don't need it, that's
some didn't. Clearly,
Yeah,
he didn't need it.
a lot of folks
he didn't
didn't.
need it.
No, a lot of
But
folks
that's
didn't.
the very few.
Yeah,
That's minute.
That's the 0.00001%, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Everybody
sorry.
ain't able, man. Everybody ain't able. I needed school.
Yeah.
I needed school.
I think school helped save me.
Yeah, school saved me.
I think school helped save me.
Yeah,
Because if I didn't leave and go to school, there's no telling what the streets of Las Vegas would have done to me or what I would have done to myself. And the fact that I was able to leave this place and just put myself in a different type of environment for a while I did interact in college and learn things in college, and there are benefits. Not saying that it's for everyone, but I actually loved it. If I could do it all over again, I would be like one of them lifetime students. Like I'll still be on campus at 45, taking classes.
Getting your
and-
6 masters.
yeah. Well, just, and it's not even about, getting this and getting that. It's just, being in that atmosphere. I just absolutely loved learning new things and learning.
For me, it was a different experience.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to go to college. It was a different experience
Meet
from
different people, man.
being just Vegas born
Right.
native here.
Yeah.
I wanted to go experience other stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's why I went to school.
Yeah.
And it was a great experience for me.
Same for me.
I'm sure anybody who went to school up here can attest to the same thing.
Yeah.
It was a great experience, and that's why I went, and I wanted to go.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I wanted to go because I was the oldest. My daddy was always on me. I was like, man, I got to get up out of here, man.
Yeah.
Right, straight up.
Right.
Straight up. Absolutely.
Yeah. And sometimes school
Put this
is
on Tony.
a better place than
Put the
being where
rest of
you
it on
are.
Tony.
Sure.
Sometimes, those kids couldn't wait to go to school to get away
Yeah.
from the situation that they were
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some situations, and some of my friends were in dire situations at home, and going to school helped them get out of that and out of that mind frame and out of that mental. So how was it for you?
I mean, school was good for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was different for me because I was an athlete, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That experience
Something
gonna
that he's saying, same thing Billy's saying, it just wasn't for him.
Mhm.
But you got to realize these cats was going to hoop. Hooper's mentality is way different.
It sure
You know
is.
what I mean? You're going to get that money.
Yeah.
And if you talented enough, like, LaMelo and these cats who not going to school, you know what I mean? You can have that attitude, obviously. You know what I mean? But nowadays, I love it for these kids because now they can get paid to go to college. Now they don't got to struggle.
Yeah.
They don't have to have those thoughts of struggling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I had a couple times, even though I did well in school with me, but I had, my early times where I had some struggles when I went. You know what I mean? Cats don't have to do that these days.
Yeah.
Now they get paid off the likeness of their image.
Yeah.
You got these cats getting millions of dollars already.
Yeah.
They're being taught business right now.
Yep.
You
And
know
for
what I'm
me,
saying?
I had a work study job, just like you.
Yep.
Had a work study job in school.
Yep.
Go to football practice, work study after that. Make your little, because Pops told me when I left the house, hey man, I probably can only send you $20
right.
a month.
Man.
So when
Yeah,
I
I
went
got
up
to
there,
work.
I was like,
Please find me some
work study.
Please find me
I'll
a
take
gig.
it.
That was
Sweeping
more
up-
than more
sweeping
than
up
what
the
I was getting.
gyms?
Yeah.
I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I watered down the locker room.
That little
That was my job.
$140. That little $140 every 2 weeks back then.
I got $500 a month for watering down the locker room.
See, and that's the whole thing I'm saying. That is so much different for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I never thought to even have to think about working. You know what I mean? School paid for it. You know what I'm saying? I never had these struggles that a lot of people had only
Right.
because of my talent, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? So for me, just to see these kids nowadays being able to utilize their talents, right?
Bruh.
and
Yeah, I
get
love it.
everything that they get now.
I love it.
Oh man, it's wonderful.
I absolutely
And
love
then
it, man.
you know, a lot of people ain't really understanding that Ed O'Bannon is the one who really started all that.
Yeah,
Bruh.
yeah.
Right? You got to give him all the props in the world for
Yeah.
changing everything.
Yeah. And we talk about it all the time, man. The NCAA is $1 billion
Conglomerate.
conglomerate.
I've
Right.
always
That's
been a proponent of them players getting
non-profit.
paid.
Absolutely.
I've always been a proponent of players getting
Yeah.
paid.
You know,
non-profit
yeah.
$1 billion
However y'all could have figured it out, figure it out.
Wow. That's still
it's crazy because, you know, I can, you know, attest what Jug is saying. You know, when you're an athlete, there are certain things that even back then that, you know, they probably could have gotten in trouble for doing, but they made a way. They made a way for if you had talent and, you know, some of their athletes up there, you know, it's just a little different. It's a little different. But there are, and there were other athletes at other schools that were struggling.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's really all about, you know, unfortunately, I hate to say this, your output. You know, back in the day, if you was like that dude, then they kind of took care of you.
Well, you look at, if you watch the Marcus Dupree documentary,
Great documentary, by the way.
they really wasn't take. That's why he wanted to come out early, because he was like, man, this.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, this is cool, you know. And he was the top-notch football prospect in America, and that's why he tried to come out early. And he kind of messed his whole life up doing what he did, you know. But he had to do it.
Well, Goose, you're going to find a lot of people that say, well, you know, they're already getting everything. They're getting their school paid for. They're getting their books paid for. They're getting things paid for. They don't have to pay for their tuition or nothing. Why are we giving them money?
Because we making all the money.
Oh.
They used to come at me with that all the
Come on,
time.
bro.
All the time. You know what I mean? You get these haters on the side, whatever, saying stuff like that. You know what I mean? Get people just conversations like that. You know what I mean? But who's bringing money to the school? Who's filling up the stadium?
Come on, man.
Game time. You feel me?
Took the words right from me.
You know what I mean?
That's
I'm saying though,
simply
bro.
what it is.
I'm saying though, but
Look,
then, you know,
yeah.
we out there playing.
Yeah,
you know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Look-
Because, man, we can always say if,
Right.
you know what I mean? But if they was throwing money out these days, or back then when we was playing like they is now, whole different story.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Totally
if
agree.
they was letting, you know,
Totally
paying
agree.
the cats. Right.
Totally agree.
So, you know, that's why I'm loving the evolution of everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because now you see these kids with opportunities that, you know, never ever before were there.
No.
Yeah.
So now you finna see so much more success from everybody.
Absolutely will.
You know what I mean?
And I think it would.
I love it.
I think it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. And I think it behooved the NCAA to finally let that leash go, because they know
Ed O'Bannon,
had
bro.
they not, the NCAA, I think it's still gonna happen, but just at a slower pace. The NCAA would have rotted right before our very eyes had that not happened. I think, because it's already on the way. Look at what they're doing to the SEC right now.
Yes. Great.
Look what's happening with the SEC. From the looks of it, it looks like they want to branch off from the NCAA totally, because they got the money. All those schools got the money.
Yeah.
I don't have to be up under your umbrella to make things happen. I can branch off and create my own NCAA or whatever the case may be, because I'm generating the bread. I'm generating, the only thing you getting me right now is the TV deals. What is ESPN?
Right. No, real shit.
What is ESPN?
Real talk.
The SEC network. That's all it is. ESPN is the SEC network. They've already branched off. How long the SEC network been in existence?
Bruh.
Almost a decade now? They've already done it. This is not something that's like we can't imagine that can't happen. It's already been done. That's why Texas and Oklahoma running over to the SEC right now. They might get boat raced, but they running over to the SEC right now because of that fact. So, look, man, it behooved the NCAA to do exactly what they did, because had it not happened, we would have watched the NCAA rot right before our eyes, and I still think it's going to happen, just at a slower pace.
Well, if that's the case, give Reggie Bush it.
Come on, man.
Never mind.
Come on, man.
Right.
We know that
Right.
should never happen. We already know that, G. We already know that, bro.
So that's why I say, man, just the whole Ed O'Bannon thing right there, for
Yep.
him to
Yeah.
even step up
Yeah.
and do that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just opened up all these doors, and I just don't think that he's getting the credit that he
Sure.
needs for that.
He's not.
Sure.
Not at all.
Sure.
Game changer.
Game.
Shout out to them Sacramento Kings, man, winning the Summer League championship, man.
Oh, they got it.
They ended up winning by 33, bro. After being down early, when they came by 33.
And Sacramento look good though.
They
Yeah,
got
they
that
got some
little
good young
dog out
talent
there,
over there.
man.
Yeah, man. I mean, he is a pit, bro.
Yeah.
For real. Big time.
We appreciate y'all, man. Let
Yes,
the
indeed,
ball
man.
bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Great show, man. We appreciate
What's
y'all.
up with old, we got a little time, right?
Hmm.
Timothy Tebow.
Oh, Lord.
What do you think, Dre?
I think he's not in the league right now. I think he's looking
That's a
for a
good
job.
thought. That's a good thought.
I think
He's not looking for a job. He'll go work for the SEC network.
I
That's not a
think
problem.
that Tim Tebow, you're gonna find pundits and people say, you know, how can you be mad at someone for going after their dream or wanting a job or, you know, doing whatever he needs to do in order to, you know, get back into the league, and who are we to say that he does not deserve a chance just like everyone else? And but is it really just like everyone else?
No, it's not.
Is Cap getting another
No, he's not.
opportunity? Is Kaepernick getting another opportunity?
Nope.
How about some of those real tight ends that actually play tight end in Pop Warner, tight end in high school, tight end in college, and tight end in the league? Kind of like, let me think of one. Let me think.
one we can
Xavier
think of.
Grimble.
No question. He on the free agent list right now. Not even invited to a camp. That's stupid to me. That's weird, bro. He's not nursing any injuries right now. is
No, but the thing is that you give Tebow an opportunity
he? Well, we know why
over
it happened though.
a person like that.
We know why it happened though. Urban Meyer is the X factor here. If Urban Meyer is not the head coach in Jacksonville, he does not get a shot. And don't look for Tim Tebow to be invited to anybody's camp after him being cut today.
It's a wrap.
And that'll show you exactly why he was invited to the Jacksonville camp to begin with. We talked about Tyler Eifert, right? Who's been nursing that ever since he broke that foot about 6-7 years ago. He been nursing it. He's a better tight end than Tim Tebow. I mean, we can all see that. Did Tyler Eifert get? He's in the camp though, right? Tyler's in the camp. I think Tyler Eifert is in the camp this year.
I think he's
though.
in the camp.
I think
Yeah.
he's in the camp this year.
I mean,
But I mean, you got a lot of. I mean, I'd rather see Mercedes Lewis come out of retirement,
Bruh.
Like, come on, bro. Who also played for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Big
by
up
the way.
Mercedes Ludus. I'm trying to get him on the show.
Like, come on, bro.
I mean,
What are we talking about?
a lot of people probably misconstrued my, point on this, but I'm like, him getting a chance, I'm not mad at that.
Right. No. So we got a chance over.
My thing is, do y'all actually think that this dude has been out of football for over 10 years?
Come on, bro.
Over
Come on.
10
fam.
years.
Let's talk about it, man.
Could actually go to the NFL and play tight end?
Come on, bros.
Tight end. Really?
Come on, dog.
He's a gamer. Man,
Yeah, right on.
he's not a gamer for that position.
Bro, you didn't even have to watch that.
And if you
game.
go to the waiver wire, all the tight ends available. These dudes are
Come on, man. Seasoned tight ends.
seasoned
that have-
veteran tight
that
ends
have given years of service to the
that
National
know
Football
how
League.
to block, that
Yes.
know blocking schemes,
Yes.
that know how to run routes,
Yes.
that know. You got to teach this dude in
Everything.
4 months.
Come on, bros. Not gonna happen.
That's an embarrassment to your organization to do that
No-
when you
no
could have brought in
question.
better talent.
That is.
That's all I'm saying.
That sums
You
up the
wasted 4
Jacksonville
months.
Jaguars in a nutshell. That sums them up.
It's like you on a pro roster, you hurt. All of a sudden they bring some dude from high school in to take your spot.
Take your job.
Come on,
So
Jim.
how you think they feeling? Right.
Right. Come
How
on,
you think
man.
they feeling?
Yeah, man. That's tough.
That's a center that's being converted into a shooting guard. Bruh.
Right.
Huh?
Really? You really want me to do this?
Tim Tebow probably is a nice guy. I never met the guy, but he's probably
seems like a great
Yeah,
guy.
great dude.
Man, it's not a great tight end though.
Does
Great
that
dude.
matter?
But
Does that matter?
to play tight end at the NFL level, you have to have some experience, man. And if you can't hold a block on one of them DNs that's running 4-3, 4-4, guess what? You're going to get your quarterback killed because you can't put hands on him.
Just like he did.
Yeah.
It was fortunate for him that on that backside block, which I'm not even going there in regards, but it was good for him because the DN that was crashing didn't know what the hell he was doing either. So it looked bad on Tim Tebow's side of it because we were looking at Tim Tebow. But if you looked at the DN that crashed, totally overran the play. He had no business out there either. He might have been cut as well.
Probably so.
The complexion for the protection.
No, I
I mean, that's how people are. That's how people are.
I don't even think it's in this instance. I think it's just Tim Tebow effect and Urban Meyer being the head coach.
Urban Meyer. That's it.
That's
Urban Meyer.
That's Urban Meyer, bro.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, and Urban
Mr.
Meyer
Headache
said
himself.
it, but at the same time, too, man. I mean, you know, it just got to get under the people's skin who just really want a job.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It has
saying?
to.
You know, it just got to get under their skin.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, what the?
Right.
Dude, come on, bro.
That part.
Like,
That
this is
part.
really this what we doing? We about to waste time like this, man?
Waste time.
Because that's all it was.
Yes.
It was a time waster.
Wasn't even a media play.
Like,
Didn't make
come
no
on,
money off it.
None. Zero.
You know what I mean?
Then you have some people talking about, well, it was a move to put butts in the seat.
No.
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 Trevor Lawrence is the one that's going to
Yes.
put butts in
And
the seat.
Travis
Not him.
Etienne, your top 2 picks.
Yes.
Them putting butts in the seat.
Yeah,
They're
not
saying,
Tim
he's from
Tebow.
Jacksonville. And people going to come. Man, stop.
That is a disrespectful to the tight ends, and Aaron Hernandez is turning over in his grave. Look,
Whoa.
your guy, Dre
Who
Bailey.
played with him?
Your man, Bruce Thomas. Yes. True.
Yeah.
The irony of it all.
Bill Blockham Logan.
Yeah.
We got Jug in the building, man.
Sir.
He will
Yeah.
be back on the show, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate everybody chiming in and Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Also every Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific Coast time, man.
sir.
We love y'all, man. And guess what, man? If you scared,
You better go to church.
Hey, Aaron Hernandez even telling y'all from the depths.